Hello, everyone. I'm so glad that you decided to join us this week for our midweek devotional. For those of you who don't know who I am Joseph LeBoeuf, the new youth director here at University United Methodist Church. And I hope everyone's having a great week so far as we get into the up-and-coming crazy holiday season, the beginnings of Christmas shopping, getting prepared for Thanksgiving that's happening this week. Is a very crazy and busy and stressful time. And so I know for me personally, I'm having the opportunity to go down back to home where I'm originally from, get to spend time with my family, slow down just for the 2 days of Thanksgiving that allows me to just slow down, enjoy company with people around me, and just get a chance to take an opportunity to share life with other people. And so today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about all the craziness of how do we share our life with other people? How do we allow other people into that process, especially in a time where the pandemic is still a real concern for people. It is still a real thing that is here that we have to worry about, and especially during the times of mandatory quarantine and returning back to some level of normalcy. I think that has been one thing. I know for me, it's been a very lonely time. A time where normally I would go out and do all the things and hang out with friends and go to restaurants and all these things that now, today, we're still kind of hesitant about. Like, is it the right thing? Do I wear a mask? Do I not? All of these different questions, but the problem is still the same, and that's loneliness. So today I'm going to read from Acts chapter 2, verses 42 through 47. And it says, "The believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, to the community, to their shared meals, and to their prayers. A sense of awe came over everyone. God performed many wonders and signs through the apostles. All the believers were united and shared everything. They would sell pieces of property and possessions and distribute the proceeds to everyone who needed them. Every day they met together in the temple and ate in their homes. They shared food with gladness and simplicity. They praised God and demonstrated God's goodness to everyone. The Lord added daily to the community those who were being saved." So that was a very long passage talking about the importance of having a community around us. At this point, Jesus has already been crucified, buried, and raised again. And so this is kind of them trying to piece together, how do they live that out in a world without Jesus directly in contact with them, right? And so this talks a lot about how the faith and the community of people around us can help shape our faith and help us develop a deeper relationship with God and with others. And so there's one particular section in there that I really want us to focus on this week. The believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, and this part right here, to the community. So I want us to take a second and think and ask this question, and don't feel bad if the answer is not one that would be the traditional Sunday school answer, right? But when was the last time that we've taken a moment out of our busy day and called someone from our community that wasn't immediately our family? And it's okay if the answer is not, because that was a bad habit that I had as well. I was feeling all of this loneliness and quite frankly, sometimes depression, because I felt so lonely and not being able to do all of the things, right? But then recently I've had this process I'm working out in my own faith of how have I taken the effort to reach out and devote myself to the people around me? And so whatever that looks like for you in comfort, I know for many, there's still some unease about gathering in people's homes and sharing meals with each other. So today, I'm providing a challenge, a thought, a new way of possibly living that out and devoting ourselves to our community. Are you ready? this one bold idea is I want to challenge you this week. Start off small. Start with one phone call to someone who's not your immediate spouse or family member. Someone a part of the church that you maybe haven't talked to in a while. Or it doesn't even have to be a part of this church, but someone who you haven't talked to for a while that you just want to check in, and when you call them, you're just trying to share life with them. You're trying to let them know the great things that are going on in your life, the small victories, the small things to praise God over, but also share struggles with. Share the parts of your life and ask them to share parts of their life with you that other people might not know just from looking at, right? To share those things, throughout the day, whatever it may be, of the craziness of getting kids dressed and ready for school, trying to get to the job and get those last minute assignments, any little thing that is a struggle for you. No struggle is too small to share, right? So I want to challenge you to make at least one phone call this week. For those of you that want to take it to the next level, try one a day. And it could be the same person every single day. If it's been a relationship that maybe you've kind of gotten a little more distant in this time, devote yourself to a community. And for those of you that still want even a bigger push, try to call someone different every single day. Whatever level of comfort, right? And wherever you're at, take these steps and just watch how much excitement comes alive in your life, how much joy amongst all of the craziness of this holiday season, right? That's really what it's about, is the joy. So I want to challenge you this week to devote yourself to the community, to slow down, take a step, and make some phone calls, make some conversation, maybe even set up a coffee meeting if you're, that daring and adventurous, so to speak. But whatever it may be, I want to challenge us this week to devote ourselves to the community. So I want to thank you all so much for joining us this week. And so I hope you have a great rest of your week. And we can't wait to see you back again next week to hear more of a devotional during this time. Thank you all.